guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Posh K Beauty here. Today I'm going to be doing a Fenty skin review, plus I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the new face powder that launched earlier this week. So I'm going to tell you my opinions on all of the Fenty skin because I know it's a little late, but I just got my hands on it because it just launched in Sephora. So I wanted to use my points in order to purchase the skincare. So if you want to know how I like the products, just stay tuned. So first I'm going to be, excuse me, my lips are a little chapped. Wearing these masks nowadays is so harsh to my lip. I'm going to be starting off with the cleanser here. Is it too bright? Is it focusing? Focus. Right, so I'm going to start off with the Fenty cleanser. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my face and I'll be right back and tell you my thoughts. So initially for the cleanser, it's very jelly-like. It's very soft to the skin. It has some sort of fragrance, smells like vanilla. Doesn't really lather up. If you can tell, I have it on my forehead. It's not really giving you that soapy vibe. It feels more like a cream. So I'm gonna rinse this off really quickly and let you know if it leaves my face really dry. I'm assuming that it's gonna leave my face really moisturized. So I'll be right back. So now I'm back. I just towel dried my face. It left my face really hydrated. You know, sometimes when you use like a Neutrogena daily cleanser, your face kind of feels stiff and dry. I definitely do not feel that at all while using this cleanser. Now I'm going to go in with the Fat Water Serum. This is what it looks like. I'm going in with about 2 to 3 drops. And it says use day and night on clean skin. Apply over face with fingers or a cotton pad. In this case, I'm going to be using my fingers because I'm out of cotton rounds. So here we go. Oh man. And initially, I feel like this product is definitely toning my skin. I feel it working as a toner. Currently, I am using the Fresh Floral Toner, which is really good. It has a different consistency. This is more like a jelly-like feel. And I'm not sure. I'm still trying to feel it out. The texture is kind of new to me, but I'm actually really not even mad at it. So that is the Fat Water. And the scent is very minimal on this specific product. And I'm also going to have the prices up on the screen here. I'm going to make sure I have them up. So this is the Hydrovisor. This is a very cool moisturizer because it does have SPF. It has an SPF of 30, which is good for us girls, and we have kind of a 2-in-1 because we have to make sure we wear our SPF. And it does come in like this lilac color, and it does have a scent. So what I do normally, I'm gonna follow my normal routine. I do four little points, and then I start moisturizing outward and upward. And I do like the fact that this is a little bit more moisturizing for those who have drier skin during the winter months like myself. I usually flake around my eyebrow area, and this seems good enough to combat that. And right now I'm using the Tatcha purple cream. I'm not sure, I'll put it up on the screen. It's $65 from Sephora, and it's really good for winter time, and that's what I use. So right off the bat, my thoughts on this moisturizer: it's very creamy, it's very good for the winter months, and I could see myself wearing it during the summer as well, because it doesn't feel heavy. It smells good. I like a little bit of fragrance, but some people are sensitive to that. It looks like my skin really takes heed to this Fenty skin because I have no breakouts. Usually if something doesn't agree with my skin will tell me. And so far so good. So now I'm going to do my makeup routine. I'm going to switch positions, put on my makeup, and then we'll talk about the face powder. But before I do that, I'm going to put my lip balm, I'm going to put my eye cream, and let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm back. I have my glasses on for a brief moment, but before I get started, I'm going to use my Fenty Gloss Balm. Is it focusing? My Fenty Lip Balm. I'm going to be using that. Pearl Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm going to quickly go through this, speed through it, and then come back once I'm putting on foundation. So now that I have my brows on, I can get started on my foundation and my base. What I did do was conceal my eyebrows with the McGrath concealer in the color MD23. This is one of my favorite concealers. It matches me perfectly, and that's what I went and just cleaned up underneath my brows. So now I'm gonna go in quickly with my foundation, and I'm also gonna be using my McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation in the color Deep 29. It's in focus. For this foundation, I use like one pump, completely just like one pump, especially now that we're wearing masks. I try not to overdo it. And this might look red initially, but once I blend it out, put my concealer, it looks fine. This is a little dark because this is the shade that I purchased in the summertime and I was really tan, so it might look a little dark, a little deep for me. And just keep in mind, this is one pump. I'm going to be going in with my McGrath concealer, which is that same Sublime concealer, and I'm going to blend that out very quickly. And then it just slightly lifts the eye. So now I'm gonna quickly go in with my face powder. Usually I just go in here and further highlight, but because this is a more natural look and we're focusing on the skin since we did Fenty skin, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna actually set my concealer with this Secret Brightening Powder by Mercier. It's one of my favorites. It is very light, but it does not leave any flashback and it doesn't leave any white residues. I usually use my Guerlain bronzer, but I'm gonna go in with this Fenty one. This is the color, it's called Cocoa Naughty. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC 133 brush. It's more like a pointed edge, and I'm going to go ahead and bronze. I feel like I haven't used bronzer in so long. It feels so foreign. I actually should have done this before. I just realized I had these blushes. I have two cream blushes by Fenty. I'm gonna go in with Daiquiri Dip in the number 6, and for a little glow, I'm gonna go into the Fuego blush. I'm gonna be using my 188 MAC brush. I'm dipping it into both. I'm gonna put my lashes on first, then put my face powder on. So lashes are on. Let's talk about this powder. So right off the bat, it has a mirror compact, which is really good. I think that's a standard for powders, but what's not really seen, and I've only seen this with the MAC powder, is the sponge. They do offer you a sponge, which is really neat because it fits right into this kind of oddly shaped Fenty case, which is really good. And there's two mirrors. There's a mirror at the top and a mirror flip to the bottom. Let's go over pricing. So this Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation retails for $36, and I got mine in the shade, $390. And again, this is great. Oh, okay, so now I see. All right, so I was trying to figure out if you guys can see. I don't want to blind you, but there's a small hole at the very top of the case, and this back side you actually can zoom in on your face, and it looks like you can swap this out, but it's like more of a zoom in mirror, while this is, I would say, zoomed out. It doesn't look like the same type of mirror. Let me quickly read you the description of the powder. It's a light as air powder foundation that gives you light to full coverage. I'm assuming that you can use this foundation by itself without foundation underneath, which is also really good. The coverage is medium and the finish is matte. There's no flashback with this product either. And now I'm gonna go in and put on this powder foundation and let you know my initial thoughts. And I'm going in with my powder brush. This is from Morphe. It's the M527 brush. I'm going in and I'm going to blot my face like I normally would. And this shade is also the same shade that I use for my foundation. I can already tell this foundation, it's giving me the same color as my normal Fenty shade. So it's that yellow toned color that I like, and it is matte and it does look buildable. I do want to do a follow-up video of me just using this powder on its own, just like an everyday mask routine. So if you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Sometimes I also lightly powder my brows so that it doesn't look so shiny. And I really like this. I went over all of the places I normally would. My initial thoughts is that I love the color, I love the finish. It's not making me oily. It's not caking up my face either. I still look really natural. I really like this and I love the packaging. I really enjoy when brands take the time out to really perfect their packaging, and I feel like she did. And it would also be cool if she just did little replaceables for these, so you can keep the white and you just pop in a new one. That would be really neat, kind of like what she did with the moisturizer. That would be really cool. So I'll update you guys on that, whether that's a thing. And then I'm going to be doing a follow-up video of me just wearing the foundation powder by itself with nothing underneath. So I'm going to finish up my makeup routine, go ahead and put my highlighter on, and maybe I'll do a wear test until the end of the night and let you know how it turned out. I'm bringing an oldie but goodie out. This is the Diamond Balm Veil in the color How Many Carats. And this one is like an oldie but goodie, one of my favorite. Very subtle highlight. Very beautiful highlight. Little on the bridge of my nose. So if I don't catch you guys again after this video, I just want to take the time out to say Happy New Year and thank you for watching my video. This year I haven't really uploaded, but I'm gonna start fresh. I'm gonna start fresh and I'm gonna try to keep consistent with my upload, keep consistent with my videos for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.